Hello and welcome to this Train Sim World roadmap video for December. There's a lot of content to go through, so let's jump straight into the video. And don't forget, if you like this video, please consider hitting that like button and also subscribing. It really is appreciated. So let's jump straight into the summary. We've got some teasers coming up for the 2024 routes. Cargo Line Volume 1's released today. We've got the Centro Regional Railways Class 323 coming later this week. We've got the Bernina line developed by Rivet Games. We've got a bit of detail about the Winter Core Update Part 1. Also released this week was the Midland Main Line improvements, and they are massive improvements, I have to say. Progress on Train Sim World 3, that's improvements, which is great to see. This is the one that caught me by surprise, which is the West Somerset Railway Remastered. Something like I said, didn't expect that. So we'll see what that's all about. And just to cover the changes from the previous graphic, so named announced content and removed released add-ons. Oh, fine, whatever. They've also moved content to fit into the update timeframes. So Colin Arc and timetable moved to 0 to 3 months. Nice. UK route 0 to 3 months. US route moved to 6+ months. Okay, that one slipped slightly. And the Australian loco has gone all together and removed the loco pack new partner 6 months. Interesting. Let's didn't really give us 2 months. It's great to see that Colin Arkin is coming soon. So we've got a little bit around, this is the last roadmap for 2023. Obviously, the release of Train Sim World 4. And this is about giving a teaser of what we can expect in 2024. And obviously, the special announcement about West Somerset Railway. So let's jump. We'll probably skip a little bit over the Cargo Line Volume 1. Obviously, we know today it was released. It comes with 8 new services in timetable mode, both for Midland Main Line and Great Western Express. It comes with another 66 because that's what we wanted for the reasonable price not of £9.99 in British pounds. It's not. It's a little bit on the pricey side for me personally. It's probably something I'd recommend picking up in a sale. This probably would be a good discount on it. And then we've got the SimTrack Studios Centro Regional Railway Class 323. While this is nice, it's a 323 in another livery. Yes, it adds 5 new scenarios, but for me, this again, it's nice, but I don't think it's a day one purchase. And I'm sure it probably won't be for quite a few people, sadly. But it's nice to get a feel for the quality of this new partner. And then we've got the Bernina line. Obviously, this was announced in the last roadmap, which goes from Ospizio, Bernina, all the way to Tirano. We've got a few more pictures this time. Obviously, this is going to be very much in the mountains. We'll get some beautiful landscapes, as you can kind of see here. It does look very, very nice. There we go. I'm excited to see what this is like, that's for sure. Obviously, I'm sure we'll get some more detail in the coming weeks, because I don't think it's too far away, certainly looking at those pictures. And then there was a bit of a community challenge here to meet the certain kind of criteria to allow for these mystery teasers. So we'll have sort of mystery teaser 1. There is a poem which you can click the link. It will head over to YouTube. You're already on YouTube probably, but take you to that video. I'll leave the link to the roadmap in the description below if you're looking for it. But our first teaser is this little bad boy here, which is, in essence, it's the Goblin line. It's the London Overground. Comes with the class 710, or better known as the Adventurer. Obviously, it's hidden there by the snowman, but it will go from Gospel Oak all the way to Barking Riverside. I think this route is only 13 miles, but I can imagine it looks like we've got quite a number of stops along the way. So, one, two, it's quite a few there. I'm not going to count them. I'll let you count them. And we've also got Ripple Lane Yard, which is quite heavy on the freight side of things. So I don't know. We've got to wait and see for what will come of this. Obviously, a shorter route, but perhaps could be made up in other areas. So I'm kind of holding judgment. It's always nice to see something a little bit different. I would have expected perhaps something a little bit different as the next UK route. This feels pretty similar to a lot of the UK content we've got already, dare I say it. But like I say, I'll hold my judgment for that one. Then we go on to mystery teaser number 2, get another poem. This time we start in Rosenheim and go all the way to Salzburg with the BR treble 1. That does look very nice, actually. We've got some Dostos, of course. There's a shopping centre, interesting, museum. And obviously this one crosses the border between Germany and Austria. This looks quite interesting, actually. I guess it goes along the lines of a similar sort of vibe to Vorarlberg in terms of going cross borders, which is, pretty interesting. And then the last teaser, which is the one I think people have been desperately asking for a long time. No pictures on this one, but it's going to be the BR Green Class 104, 21-ton hoppers and the Cop Hop wagon for Peak Forest. But more to the point, it comes with a significant timetable overhaul, improving the busyness and variety. Hopefully that means we may see some more BR Green diesel come to that timetable, because that would really bring that route to life. I think that was one of the biggest criticisms really people had. So it's nice to see that's being addressed, and this one is being developed by SimTrack. So again, that's going to be a big test for their, for the quality of their development. So looking forward to that. So yesterday, a Winter Core Update Part 1 was released. This touched on a host of sort of core updates, especially to the HUD. If you're a fan of the mini HUD, there's been some definite improvements to that. We've got some improvements to East Coast Mainline for Vorarlberg. I guess the 323 in preparation for the Centro Regional Railways livery that's coming this week. And then the second part will include the formation designer and suspension features. So this is more bug fixes, and then we've got the kind of the features that were originally talked about at the release of Train Sim Mod 4 coming a little bit later. No timeline on this yet, but I guess hopefully it won't be too far away in the new year. There's a couple of videos there for the suspension. I definitely encourage you to check those out. Have a little look. And then we've got the massive Midland Mainline improvement. So I think the history of Midland Mainline has been a lot of promises and a lot of bugs for that route. That's never kind of been fixed, or those kind of promises come to fruition. But finally, Skyhook Games, I think, have finally stepped up and have made a huge improvement. And it's nice to see that some of the content that was previously available in the Midland Mainline enhancement pack, that was a mod that's been included as a kind of core, so it's available to those of you on obviously console as well now. And obviously some of the bugs that have been irritating people on that route have been fixed. So massive improvement. I've had a go on it myself, and I can really truly say it's brought it up to the standard that it should have been from day one. Obviously it's taken a little while, but it's here. So yeah, big improvement. Also sounds like, with the release of Cargo Line, there's Volume 1. I get the sense Volume 2, 3, 4 is probably coming. And it's kind of like the fact that it's touched on some of the older routes like Great Western Express, but I'm just not sure about the price point, if I'm honest. Here we've got some pictures. You can see the drastic improvement from what it was to what it is now. So what it was at the top to what it is now. You can see just the lighting, the clutter, the density of the foliage just looks so much better. So yeah, kudos there. And then we've got the Train Sim World 3 patches. Finally, I mean, it's only three months after the release of Train Sim World 4. So nice to see it starting to come, but I'd hope it will start to be speed up, that's for sure. Some other patches to Train Sim World 4. I won't dwell too much. A couple of weeks ago, they released, we know about that. Remaining feature TSW3 updates will come, will include additional improvements. Oh, nice. Some of those, the Baby Bullet services, Horseshoe Curve scenarios, Norfolk Southern Heritage Pack fixes as well. So yeah, a lot of things that have been talked about for quite some time actually finally coming to Train Sim World 3, which is great. Now on to the bit that I definitely didn't expect to see in this roadmap, but West Somerset Railway Remastered. So this is a real overhaul of West Somerset Railway, but more importantly is a free update for those of you who already own it. So there's going to be new features across the route, an extension to the track at Norton Fitzwarren. We're going to update it to the Train Sim World 4 feature set. So that's the newer lighting and weather system, rain window effects, amazing. Yeah, that's going to be certainly something very special. And of course, a new timetable alongside the existing Diesel Gala timetable. There's going to be a Steam timetable. That has been so long overdue. And as you can see there, we've got a first glimpse of a Steam on. Well, you can spawn it in, but I guess this is in timetable mode. That's pretty cool. There's a few more pictures there. Those pictures look beautiful. We've got a Class 150 there. Mainline traffic has also been added as part of the update to both the original diesel timetable and the new Steam Gala. Both timetables include HSTs. Nice. With the Steam Gala timetable including even more mainline freight and passenger services. Wow. That's pretty neat. In total, with all the relevant add-ons listed below, Steam Gala timetable will include 384 services and 107 of those playable. Peak Forest will now be required to run the main services along the railway, with extra services for those that own Flying Scotsman, West Cornwall Local, and West Cornwall Steam Rail Tour Pack. Okay, so you're going to need quite a few add-ons here to get the full experience, but and also the AI as well. Railhead Treatment Train, the Class ROG 37, nice. Okay, so it sounds like there's going to be a huge amount of variety. That's pretty neat. New route features, obviously new timetable. They'll need working water and coal loaders, water towers and coal loaders. That was easy for me to say. That's pretty neat. I like that it's going to be functional as well. Yeah, that's a big plus. I like there's these little details added. Another route feature which isn't Steam specific is the addition of working whistle boards for AI trains. Ooh, whenever an AI train passes one of these boards, the whistle will blow. Now that's cool. I like the inclusion of more of this type of automation of like horns, whistles, maybe announcements. I think that's really nice to see. Hopefully, that will mean we'll see features like that come as standard in the future. But yeah, that's pretty neat, I have to say. This feature will only work for trains with the whistleboard feature added to them. Okay, so Peak Forest steam locomotives, West Somerset Railway locomotives, including the 3352, and Flying Scotsman will have it as well. Nice. Finally, a new feature for TSW, we've implemented tidal effects from the sea. Great, a preview of this effect here. Okay, YouTube video to catch. New scenery. Wow. I guess this is at Norton Fitzwarren, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, but wow, they've really gone to town. the era remains the same, depicting the line in 2017-2018. This is definitely not expected. And I really wonder if this means perhaps there's something else coming down the road for West Somerset Railway. Kind of makes me think there will be, perhaps. Yeah. So the harbour at Watch It has had a massive overhaul. Wow. Yes, you can see here. I guess this is where you'll see the tidal effects. That does look pretty neat. I'm genuinely impressed with what they've done here with the West Somerset Railway. This is fantastic, I have to say. Minehead, look at all these. You can see the lighting is so vastly improved. And that sunset, isn't that amazing? And then we come on to Community Corner, which is all about the festive holiday event, which I won't go over. Hopefully, there you go, a little bit more about it. Frequency of updates, spawning issues, gloss up services. Yeah. Okay. There's not too much here I want to dwell upon. Or play mods we want to share. We're still working on improvements to the mod functionality. Core mods seem to be in a reasonable state for mods. For content add-ons need additional work. Okay. So they're still working on it. And they're working with the with some modders to help improve it. And that will nicely wrap up this roadmap for December. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you have, please consider hitting that like button and also subscribing. Let me know your thoughts on the roadmap in the comments below. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye bye for now.